Hello. So VDM recorded a video of people mocking his mom because she's a teacher, and obviously they insulted her, and but also the profession by describing the mother as being an ordinary teacher. And it struck me because I recently did a video about the state of our public schools and how our teachers are treated. And I just wanted to share this to use this message to amplify the need for our government to look after our teachers because there's teachers shortage at the moment. But not only that, our public schools are underfunded because the fund to treat our public school teachers have been looted by politicians. So I want you to watch this and I'll catch you up on the other side of the video. Remember, this word is as true yesterday as it is today, and it will be too true tomorrow. The children of the poor that you refuse to take care of would not give your own children peace. Let's don't take that word for granted. See how they've turned out to be bandits today? And we're all afraid and we're sitting in the house. If we don't take care of them, they will be bandits. And when they're bandits, they'll kidnap, they'll kill, and they'll harvest organs for the rich.
All right, so I see a lot of posts of different people laughing at me and mocking me. Say I did do giveaway, and my mother did a drag for 2,000, 3,000 for bank. You understand? Say my mother an ordinary school teacher. I for don't open business for her. Blah 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 blah. You see, the truth is I don't blame you people. Now the year Nigerian government where we get now in concern because normally the welfare of teachers in this country is supposed to be above the roof. There are some professions in this country that don't get paid for the efforts that they put into the system, and that is teaching. That's why you go open your mouth, they call school teacher ordinary. Meanwhile, you know that this is an important profession in the country. Professions like doctor, nurses, they're supposed to earn above the roof because of their impact in the society. Teachers especially, you go to a public school, you go to see a teacher, they suffer. One teacher go to drive in 1946 motor. You go to see all those old women. They don't do school for how many years? They're not even they show of their pension. That's why you come out and ridicule a school teacher. I don't have a problem if you laugh my mama, insult my mama. That's not even my problem. The problem now is the fact that people are laughing at the profession. You they make mockery of a school teacher. Meanwhile, who teach you when you did school? Who taught you when you were in school? At least my mother even try herself. I see there now. Nobody me they fight for one or two people. At least I learned something. Say, okay, yes, people rights also matter. I learned say a lot of people not even really get voice. Make I use my platform, they assist. At least I learned those type of things. I learned humanity. That's why I don't feel scam person. I don't feel use my platform, take thief. I learned all these ones from my mama. In as much as we dey suffer, then we know for one day go the thief. They don't carry anybody come out and say it's thief. One or two times I go climb people for tree. You know, that one day, keep it foul. That one day, that one and youthful waiting the exorbitance, I waiting they call out. But you are laughing at a profession like school teaching. It's a slap and a shame to the Nigerian government. It's a slap and a shame to the economy of the country that school teachers are not being valued. School teachers are not being valued, and the government need to do something about that. If not, if I know they laugh my mama profession. And again, I added this thing before, but a lot of you didn't hear, right? The thing I added is that number one, understand that my mother is passionate about children. That's why she's still in the school. Not because I know if you open business for her. My mother not they hungry. Now two accounts they at the front the other. My mom is not hungry. Hey bro, my mom is not hungry. She's not hungry. But I'm not trying to defend that. I'm trying to defend the profession now. And the government needs to look into this and to do well for these people. She's passionate about children. Just the way myself I did passionate about children. That's why they carry the matter. Oh, public school need to do this. Where did you say the drive come from? Why they say public school teachers, this one, public school children, they don't. Where do you think I get all those ideas from? Because they see my mama, it's okay. But again, until you people start holding the government accountable for some of these professions, this country no go far. Doctors and nurses, they leave Nigeria every day. They are running, going to abroad. The best doctors outside the country are usually doctors from Nigeria. They don't want to work here because government don't value all these professions. And you get mad, you say, hey, your mama na ordinary school teacher. You are happy? You think it's funny? It's a shame to all of you.
So you see, the mockery for him was not just about his mom, was about the profession, the teachers. And if you look at the screen, or you look at the screen, you see the state of our public schools. Whether it's post secondary school, primary school, we don't even have any kindergarten anymore anyway. And even to our universities. Look, our politicians have looted everything, stolen everything that would make available public infrastructure. If you steal from children that are meant to go to school, how are they going to go to school? What will be their endpoint eventually? They're meant to enhance them so they can contribute to the society. But then you steal from them, and then you use that money to send your children abroad. Now, for all of those people who are mocking VDM online, I understand that some of you are trolling him. I understand that some of you don't like him. But make it about discussion about substance. After all, it's not the one stealing the public fund. It's the politicians. If our government have done the right thing, if the governors, the president, if they've done the right thing by the people, many people online won't be running commentaries like this. Our public school needs help. And it's up to you and I to actually amplify the voices of our teachers. Nigerian teachers, public school teachers need help. They need help. Look at where they're learning from. Look at how many people sit in the class. How are they meant to learn? Look at the kind of classroom. Some of them don't even have roofs. They sit on bare floor to learn. And there will be a teacher there to teach them. That's passion. They should be rewarded and praised. There are teacher shortages right now in Nigeria. If you go to the rural area, no schools. And then you have a governor who's there as the effrontery to speak up, to say, oh, we're doing well. You're not doing nothing. There should be at least one public school, secondary school, and primary school within every 3 villages. One public school, one public school, secondary school, and primary school within every 3 villages in Nigeria. Every 3 local governments should have at least 20 to 30 secondary school and primary schools to accommodate what is needed. But our government will not do that. The last video I did to raise awareness is about the girl child. Girls in their secondary school just coming to puberty, girls who are menstruating. They cannot come to school because there's no pipe-borne water to clean themselves up when they're running, when their blood flow is flowing. So they have to stay at home, some of them 10 days. How many days do you go to school in a month where you have to spend up to 10 days at home? What would you be learning? Are you shocked that we're raising, if you go to our villages, they don't go to school? So this is the reason why I wanted to talk about this. Is because I'm passionate about schools as well. But I'm also worried about the fact that we're quiet about our teachers. For us to revamp our country, we have to look at it holistically from every angle. And teachers deserve the accolades. They deserve the flowers. We are where we are today as Nigerians because of our teachers. I'm where I am today because of my teachers. I know the teachers that had lasting effect on me, from my primary school to my secondary school. I know the effect that they had. So I'm saying to all of you today, and all of you are mocking VDM online. Whether or not you like, but you don't reduce the profession teachers. They are very important. These people are that's their passion, that's their calling. They might not make a lot of money like our politicians still, but our teachers should be given the respect that is due them. You cannot take that from them. If our politicians are smart enough, they will know they're where they are today because of these teachers. But they steal their money. Look at how much they were trying to ask the universities to bribe them for their funds for the year. Let's put this, heat on our government to make sure they do right by our schools, our public schools, our children, especially the girl child. It deserves better. Again, if you're meeting this content for the first time, like, share, and subscribe. And if you've been following us, also subscribe, like, and share if you've not done so. And also recommend this channel to others. Put your voice and lend your voice to this cause. Our public school need help. We need to help them. We need to raise that awareness. They're doing the things they do for the passion that they have. If not for our public schools, where would our children be today? Remember, This word is as true yesterday as it is today, and it will be too true tomorrow. The children of the poor that you refuse to take care of would not give your own children peace. Let's don't take that word for granted. See how they've turned out to be bandits today? And we're all afraid and we're sitting in the house. If we don't take care of them, they will be bandits. And when they're bandits, they'll kidnap, they'll kill, and they'll harvest organs for the rich. Again, catch up in the next video. Bye for now.